Thank you for being here. Yeah, I wasn't really intending to stream today. I actually wasn't intending to stream again this week, but I had so much fun the other day, and then on top of that, I was listening to Patrick TCAP reading the Lorne prison letters, and I was enjoying them so much, and I thought, you know what, it'd be pretty fun to listen to this on a stream with all you guys. So that's exactly what I thought I would do. So yeah, I appreciate you joining me for that. So I thought yeah, I thought we'd do apart from those letters. I'm not exactly sure what else I'm going to do. So we'll see. Anyway, hello to dildo licking pillow dancer. That's very descriptive. I feel like I know who you're talking about. G'day, hey boo, and evil little McNuggets, and cookie whoopie pie, paper thin walls. Goodbye. But actually, hello. Clay, polynomial purebred, Laura Lisa. Justin McRazes. I do love that name. It's a good name. Miso Lorne. Pussy Destroyer. Sorry, please. Lunar Moon Goddess, who says, C3W, what a nice surprise. Well, what a nice surprise to see you, Lunar Moon Goddess. Budaisy Duke. And Spencer Silvera. Hi, sir. Kate. Hello, Kate. I'm sure I've said this before because I feel like I'm having deja vu as I'm saying this, but I like that is such a refreshing name. Like, we have all these like, lawn-based names and like, fucking all this kind of stuff, and then you've just got a Kate. It's refreshing. G'day PokerStar and Paula's Laugh and Outdoor Loser and Brucey Bruce and Juniper. Thank you, Juniper. And Mad Cracker Lawnography. And who else we got here? Andrew B. Lorne's theme song. It really does. That should just follow Lorne around. Someone should follow Lorne around playing Loser. And Tristan Walls and AsburyBrad. And as always, if you didn't join the stream, AsburyBrad, I don't think I would remember to change over my templates there. So thank you to AsburyBrad for tonight's stream art. And Jill Castile. Hello, Jill Castile. And me is blonde. Is it me is blonde? I hope that's what it is. Doofy. G'day, Doofy. Zachy. G'day, mate. Cool. I think I got everyone. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So as I was saying, we're going to listen to those three, Lorne's diary, prison diary readings. And then after that, I've actually got no ideas what to do. So I figure we might just kind of go around, pick some different funny Lorne shit to listen to or watch. But certainly very open for suggestions. So while we're listening to these, if you're like, hey, can we watch this? Can we listen to this? Throw it up there. And if we've got a fair few suggestions, I might do a little poll so we can pick what's next. Anyway, let's just see what the fuck happens, shall we? And g'day to Jugger Willy. Good to hear you're still alive. Yeah, and if you can email me how I can get in contact you, and we will do a stream sometime. That would be fun. G'day to 87 Churches and Egbert, and Cornhole 3-Way. Great to see you, Cornhole, as always. So let's go. Where did my little... There we go. So this is Lorne's prison letter. Not diary entries, these prison letters. So this is 3rd of March 2008. Take it away, Patrick. And of course, thank you very much to Patrick for narrating these. Like, he does a better Lorne than Lorne.
March 24th, 2008, 8:20 p.m., Monday. Hi, Mom. I called you today to let you know about me.
Oh, and hello, your hair's on sweet.
In the plea offer for 60 months. I can't believe how disgusting these prosecutors think. If my digital camera wasn't in my track, I would have gotten an offer for 46 months. But the prosecutor is trying to say I brought it to take pictures. The only reason it was in my track was because I tried to pawn it, but the lid that holds the batteries in was broke, and I had duct tape holding it on so the pawn shop wouldn't take it. There's nothing I can do though. It's either I take the 60 months or I get screwed even worse by the prosecutor putting another charge on me for the digital camera. Then that would add another 15 years onto my sentence. I'm so disappointed in the...
No, you shouldn't be so disappointed in this. Like, you're so fucking lucky. You are so fucking lucky that obviously your lawyer advised you. This is, you are a fucking dipshit if you don't change this deal. But you're lucky that the government offered you that. Like I have no doubt that they could have got those charges to stick if they wanted to, because at the end of the day, you had you had the camera. As you said yourself, weirdly, you also have a camera on your phone, so you have the means to take CP, and you had talked about how you wanted to do that and how you had planned to do that, right down to the detail that you want to have just a photo of her naked, but you also want to have a photo of your penis inside her. So like that, I mean, in some ways, I'm pretty shocked that they offered you the deal. I don't know why they didn't just give you those charges. But every day of your life, you should be counting your blessings that you had a prosecutor that, for whatever reason, wanted to give you an easy out. Because if you didn't take that plea and you went to court with that, you would be so fucked.
The American justice system, it's pitiful. First, the authorities take advantage of me being vulnerable and talk me into doing a crime that I would never have done if I was in the right state of mind. Then they threaten me even more with something they come up with, because I had a camera in my track. They're not one bit right in anything they've done, but I'm the one that's paying. I do believe that I should do some time for what I did because it was wrong, but I never should have been talked into doing it by the authorities when I told them no to begin with.
I'd love to know. I'd love to know what time Lorne thinks he should have done. So he's gone here. I should have done some time because I fucked up. I mean, that's putting it mildly. But it would be great to know, because I reckon, he would think he deserves a week, or maybe not that. Probably community service. But yeah, it would be nice to know. G'day to... Who just came in there that I missed? Oh, g'day to ADD. Pee-wee's a burnt pizza. Thanks for being here, guys.
I'm just going to grin and bear it, though, and do the
And
time
Dragon Words.
so I can get it over with and get back to my life.
And Dennis Colson's chat log.
I'm happy I'm not getting what the other guy in here is getting. James is the other guy that's in my cell with the same charge. James is getting a minimum of 168 months to a maximum of 293 months. He doesn't know yet because they haven't made him a plea offer yet. I don't know what Mike, the co-op, is getting yet. He's supposed to have...
So when you say that, shouldn't that just reinforce how fucking lucky you are? I mean, you guys did the same crime, and for whatever reason, you got offered the 5 years. Like I don't know why you don't think I am the luckiest motherfucker in here. G'day, God hates us all.
From his lawyer this week. I'm going to see if I can qualify to get in a boot camp. If I can, then I will shorten my sentence significantly. I'm also going to try to get my bachelor's degree while I'm in. I don't like the thought of any time in my life being wasted when I can do something to help myself. With me taking the 6-month plea agreement, it will leave me with about 3 years and 8 months left to do. I'm going to do everything I can do to get time cut off it, though. Sometimes I think this is Claude's way of telling me that I had to go through this so I could take a time out and regroup my life back together before I got messed up beyond my control.
But that is fucking crazy. Like, that is like and you hear people say things like that. There's and I mean, in when it's not this kind of circumstance, I think that's a great way to look at things. Like, everything happens for a reason. Rather than kind of getting down about something. Looking on the bright side and that kind of thing. But he is trying to say, and I mean, Lorne is the fakest religious person out there, which that pisses me off too. Like, but using religion as kind of a crux for your shitty behaviour and that. So he's really trying to say that God could see that Lorne's life was going off the rails, and he thought, okay, here's what I'm going to do for you, Lorne. I am going to have you rip off an elderly couple. I'm going to have you, go online and molest several kids, and ultimately have you caught on national TV and arrested after molesting what you believe to be a child, so that you can go to prison and just kind of decompress from the rest of the world and sort your life out. Like, great, that's amazing that you think that. G'day to Zuraha, and Amanda James.
At the same time, I'm still disappointed in the American justice system. I have to call my federal lawyer tomorrow and tell him to accept the plea offer. I just got the thing in the mail today, and they need my answer by tomorrow. The prosecutors give me until the 26th of March to accept the plea offer of 60 months, or he's going to take it back to get me another 15 years because of my digital camera being in my track.
I so wish that you didn't accept it. Like, I would have, loved you to get 15 years, but I ultimately would have loved this to go to trial. Like, it would have been amazing. And g'day, one of those weirdos. Bi-curious George absconds with a wildo. That's a great name. And Ceiling Desk fan.
Fucking
And quote unquote.
pigs. Excuse my language, Mom, but the idiots gross me out with the way they think. I'd rather take the 60 months than go through any more bullshit with this pathetic thing. As far as the state case is concerned, I'm not sure what's happening with the...
And even here he's trying to say he is going to take the plea because he's just over the bullshit. Like, that's bullshit. You're taking the plea because you have no choice, and your lawyer has done you the biggest favour ever and somehow got it through your thick fucking head that you need to take this 5 years and run with it. And you should. That's exactly... Your thinking here is crazy. You should be kissing the prosecutor's feet for giving you this offer. Yeah.
Yet, I know that'll run concurrent with the Fed time if I get any at all for the state. I might still be taking the state case to trial too, though. I don't know what's going to happen with that yet. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. I'm going to stop here, and I'll write more in a couple of days. I'm putting my story of Percy and the Magic Pot in here with this. Save it for me. I love you, Mom. Lorne.
Hang on, what did he say there? I tuned out for a second.
I love you, Mom. Lorne.
No, not that.
I'll write more in a couple of days. I'm putting my story of Percy and the Magic Pot in here with this. Save it for me. I love you, Mom.
Is that another fucking... is Percy and the Magic Pot, like a known story, or is this another Lorne book that I'm not aware of? I don't know. G'day, Winchester Spincock, Kyle Tillington, and Monique. And thank you so much to your Hairs on Sweet, who says, just want to hear C3W say bullfrogs. I'd call them Chaswas. Okay, bullfrogs. I'd call them Chaswazzers. Is that what you wanted? Chaswazzers. All right, sweet. Let's go on to the next one.
7 of April.
All right, so we have Lorne's prison letters, 4th 2708.
The 27th of April, 2008. Sunday, 3:30 p.m. Hi, Mom. As you can tell by my entry to my jail book, we have a looped guy in here.
G'day, Serenity, that damn doctor, Sprinkle Cake, Bushcrafting Bogan. Okay. Oh, and gaming. So it sounds like this is another fucking children's book that Lorne has read. Like, yeah, exactly right, Amanda James. Keep writing children's stories, pedo. This is, I mean, I just don't understand it. Like, he has no, what's the word? Like, he has no, like ability to read the room or any kind of awareness. Like, you are in prison for trying to molest children. Stop writing. No one wants a children's book from a pedo. No one wants anything that you write except for Taken Abroad. Like, I want that. I want that fucking book. But apart from that, no one wants this shit. But if you're going to write, keep doing shit like Taken Abroad. No more kids' books. G'day, Part-Thai Bonza.
Yeah, he's weird but funny to watch. I've been working out a lot today just because of boredom. So now I'm getting tired and lazy, so I figured I'd write to you. I wrote to my state lawyer to find out why I wasn't called to go to court on the 14th, but I still haven't heard back from him. It will be nice if you let me know what's going on. The governor of Kentucky put the state time down to 15% at the jails. I was at the 20%, but he saw that the jails were keeping inmates in longer just to get extra money out of them. This is the most screwed up and dishonest state I've been in yet. The governor in this town especially is very corrupt. I can't wait to get out of this hellhole state. It's full of morons and idiots.
Like, but how is he corrupt? Like, what has he done to you or that you've heard of that makes him corrupt? Or is it just having the great Lorne Armstrong in prison that is corrupt? You know, you've got all the time in the world, Lorne. Let's get some meat on these bones. G'day, Tiffany. Good to see you as always. And thank you to Outdoor Loser who says, speaking of Chazwazzers, have you ever eaten bush tucker? No, look, I definitely haven't. I don't know if I've discussed, my how do I put it? I have a very basic, like, I'm a basic bitch when it comes to food, and also I am very easily put off by food, so I definitely would not be eating any bush tucker. So, but it's a good question. I definitely know people that have, like, people that eat shit like witchetty grubs and stuff like that. But unless I was in a survival situation, it is not happening.
I'll be calling Richard tomorrow. I kind of wanted to call you again too, but I can't.
Oh, g'day, Joe Paris.
Until next Monday. I've been working a lot on my book called Taken. I'm on page 121 right now.
So here we go. So the original, the original working title was Just Taken. I wonder when the abroad got into there. But it is good. It is good to to hear these little things here. And g'day to Dan Cubes. G'day, bro.
The story is getting better.
Is
Aaron
it?
and another guy in here is getting anxious for the ending. It's amazing how someone gets excited to see the fictional ideas that come from someone else. The new guy that's looped is out. They're messing with the phones again. He's a freak. He's 40 years old. I think he's had a few too many drugs in his system. I guess.
Well, you're 37 at this point. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, 40 years old. Like, this is, like, so much older than you. G'day to Jim Beam and Green Boy and Honest. Great to see you all. Yeah, you could definitely say I'm a picky eater, Spencer Silvera. That is very accurate.
That's all I'm going to read for now. I'll write again on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right, Tiffany. Taken. I actually didn't make the connection with Taken the movie. I'm surprised he didn't. He didn't try to say that they fucking stole the idea from him. Although I would love. Maybe Lorne can write Taken 4. I think that would be a hit.
Day Tell Mel I said hello. I love you. Lorne.
All right, and so on to the last one. So
Phone you a
this
couple.
is all right. Yeah, okay. I've already been watching this. So this is Lorne's Prison Letters 02-1409. So yeah, so like I said before, I've got no plan after this one. So if you guys have anything you want to watch or listen to, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna fucking pick some random shit. Um, and thank you very much to Zuraha. And I would honestly love to know, am I saying that right? Because that's how I've said it every time. But I don't know if it is. Who says 3 eggs and ham kind of guy? Yeah, pretty much. Like pretty much. I'm pretty boring. Um, and yeah, that's true. McNuggets. I only eat Tim Tams and Vegemite. In fact, I dip the Tim Tams inside the Vegemite. Like how you do that thing where you bite off each end and like you suck up coffee through the Tim Tams. That's what I do with Vegemite. Delicious. G'day Dark, and g'day Mum N.
February 14th, 2009. Saturday, 7:30 a.m. Hi, Mother dear. I thought I'd start another letter to you this morning. Not really much to say because I just sent you a letter a couple days ago. I'm just bored again. I'll be calling you again in about 1.5 hours. They'll be waking everyone up for head count in 30 minutes. Most everyone will go back to bed after that though, except the ones who have to clean. I'm one of them that has to clean today. I'll probably mop, then come back in my room and wait until 9 so I can call you. After I get finished talking to you, I'll probably come back in my room and spend the day reading the Bible. I'm reading the New
Fuck
Testament all the way
off.
through. There's 632 pages, and I'm on page 301. I started reading it a couple days ago and was only reading a little at a time, but since I got a write-up for doing laundry, I'm sticking back to staying in my room so I don't get in any more situations for write-ups. It's better to play it safe. I might lose a little good time for this write-up, but I'll be able to get it back. I've started another book and named it The Devil's Reign, but I got a block on page 31.
Why don't you finish the first book? Like, why are you starting other books when you haven't finished the first? And why haven't you finished The Devil's Reign? I want to read that. G'day Darren Georgetown
I started another book and I'm naming it
and Rotten Crotch Fruit.
Kentucky Prison Jokes. Or are they? As of right now, I've thought of 76 jokes. I'm going to find someone that can draw cartoon pictures to go with each joke in the book. A couple of guys have read it here and like it. I guess I'm going to stop here for now. I'll write more later.
Maybe you could see if there's any Nazis that can illustrate your book. That sounds like a great idea. G'day Mark Stevens, and see ya Tiffany. I knew I knew you liked a bad boy. Enjoy your date.
I'm here again just to tell you I just tried to call you, but got no answer, so I'll try again in a bit. Would have called at 9 like I normally do, but I cleaned for 3 other people because they were too lazy to. It took me an hour and a half to finish, but I got it done. One guy gave me a noodle. Yippee! I'm sure the other 2 will give me something when they wake up. I'm gonna do more reading, then I'll write more later. Hi again. It's 5 p.m. now, and I just tried calling you again and still got no answer. I figured I'll try again at 5:30, and if I still don't get a hold of you, I'll call again in the morning. I haven't been doing much today except reading the Bible, sleeping, and I cleaned this morning. I'm spending most.
I wonder what lessons he's taking from the Bible. Like what is he like? Is this just kind of like I'm a good guy. I read the Bible. Like I don't know why he keeps talking like about this. Like you've lived your life with none of the lessons that someone might take out of the Bible. Like it's just stupid.
Most of my time in my room alone so I can avoid being around any immaturity. I'm hoping I'll get my letter of acceptance into the class this week and get shipped out of this place so I can start doing more things, especially my books.
Oh, g'day. Sorry, who was that? Someone came in. Mark Stevens, I think. Anyway, whoever you were, g'day. Oh, Dean Fulford. So I think someone said, can we listen to 7 minutes of Lorne yelling at Ramona about the doctor. Yeah, I'll see if I can find something like that.
I'm anxious to get started typing them up. I've grown a beard and mustaches. I've been growing it for the last 3 weeks. I thought about letting it grow the whole time I'm incarcerated, just to see how long I could get it. I'm trying to grow an Uncle Clayton mustache too, just for the fun of it. I figure there's nobody in here I want to look good for or I'm trying to press, so why not do it for shits and giggles? I'm going to stop writing here again. We've had counting a few minutes, so I'll write more later again. Before I forget though, is there any chance you've taken pictures of Bud and Sadie for me yet? Write more later. I tried calling you a couple more times. I just remember you said something about 2 free nights at a hotel someplace.
So now I might be remembering this incorrectly, which is a fair chance because all this gets jumbled up. But didn't he tell the big sob story? Well, not a sob story, but basically what a hero he is because Tony said, I can look after your dog, or or keep your truck. It's one or the other basically. And he said sell my truck because of course he's such a great dog owner. He would want Bud looked over. So why is Bud with Mama Gwen? I don't know if I'm looking too much into that. Anyway,
So I figured that must be where you're at now.
I
It's 7:30
I did miss you coming in Drive 137. You're right. I am a cocksucker. I apologise. Hello, Drive 137, and oh nostalgia,
p.m. right now, and I normally you'd be home.
and Mo Green.
That's the only place I can think that you are, unless you found a man and I'm being a slut for the night.
Jesus.
Haha. I have a bit of an issue picturing that, but
This is your mum, you motherfucker. What the fuck? I mean, joking or not, that's a really weird thing to joke about with your mum. But what the fuck is wrong with you? Your whole relationship with your family is so fucking weird. G'day, freaky gyrations.
thought I'd create a smile from you with it. I'll try calling you again tomorrow. If I don't get you, then I'll try again until I do. I'm going to bed in an hour. I'm reading more of the Bible until I do. Well, it's Sunday morning at 9. I just tried to call you again and got no answer still. I'm assuming that you must be at the hotel you were telling me about. I hope you're having fun. I'm spending my morning reading the Bible again and trying to decide if I want to go to recreation time or not. It looks like it's nice out, but I just don't want any losers trying to walk around with me or talk to me. I enjoy spending my time alone when I'm out there because it helps me to clear my head and keep my sanity. It's not all that bad in here, really.
I love him. He doesn't want anyone walking around with him or spending time with me. That more sounds like he doesn't want anyone picking on him. This is always it makes out like he's so popular in there. He'd go out into the exercise yard. They'll be like, Lorne, oh mate, yeah, fucking let's hang out. And he's like, oh, I just want to clear my head. Get fucked. You're either getting picked on in there, or you're being ignored. I really struggle to think that there'd be so many people just wanting to hang out with you that you can't clear your fucking head. And on top of that, what are you doing for the rest of the day besides starting multiple books that you're not finishing and writing to your fucking mum? How clear can your head be? You should have heaps of time to clear your fucking head. Go do some exercise, you lazy cunt. G'day, Blue Boy. And Cat G.
Just a pain in the ass being around so many dumb...
Hey,
some white
how are you?
as well. The immaturity level is high, but that's another reason I keep to myself a lot. I'll be quite busy when I get to where I'm going because of the class I have to.
So he's clearly just said, two racist or derogatory terms in there, and then goes on to talk about the immaturity level. Very good. Thank, no worries at all, Monique. Happy to stream and keep us together. So thank you.
Take plus. I'm going to take other courses so I can get more good time. With all of that plus working plus my books, I'll remain quite busy so the time will go quite fast. I guess I'm going to go outside for rec. I'll write more later then mail this out tomorrow morning. Sunday 8:30.
I bet she can't wait. I bet she's waiting for every letter that you send. And g'day Tracy's Talk and that damn doctor.
Hi mother dear. I'm not going to write much tonight other than I'm going to bed and I'll write more tomorrow. I just found out that tomorrow's a holiday and there's no mail, so it'll give me more time to write another page or so. Good night for now. Hi again. It's Monday 7:30 and I just talked to you a while ago. I hated calling you that second time, but I wanted to know if you'd sent my book out to me. I wanted to know about Bud and Sadie, and also wanted to have you send me a guitar beginner's book. I
Oh my
figure if I have
god.
the chance and time to learn to play the guitar, then I want to start from scratch and learn to read the music instead of only being limited to playing.
Blue Boy, don't even think the prisoners would want to fuck Lorne. I, I agree. Like, I mean, surely there would be, if that's what you're going to do, there would be better candidates in there than Lorne. G'day, yeah, well, and someone else. Who knows?
Some chords like Dad did. He was just too lazy to learn to play by reading the music. Well, shit. You may as well just wait to send my book and the guitar book until I get to know where I'm going. I'm also going to have to send you my Spanish words to me, and maybe get me a Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 learning book, and a book on either karate or tai chi. It's pronounced Tichi with a long I. I'd rather have a tai chi learning book. I'm going to see what I can find when I get to where I'm going before I have you send me any martial arts books, I think. I'm going to learn everything I can while I'm in this situation. I don't want this time of my life being wasted like so many people in this situation let happen. So, I'm going to stay as busy as I possibly can for the time I have to be in here. I figure between typing my books, working, taking the class I have to take, and the ones I want to take, learning to play the guitar, learning the martial art, and learning to speak more Spanish, I should be able to stay quite
more Spanish. So you can already speak some Spanish. You're going to be learning more Spanish. Let's hear some Spanish, Lorne.
busy, and the time will go by a lot faster. I'm happy I have a good head start on learning Spanish. It'll be a lot easier to learn the rest. I know you don't like talking about what led me into being in this situation. I don't like talking about it anymore either. It just frustrates me to have someone even partially consider what they did being justified when it wasn't. It's simple. They play me on my emotions, and that's how they got me to go to the house. They're the ones that had to plan everything in my head. They knew I wasn't able to think straight, and could be talking to almost anything short of murder. A little exaggeration there. Basically, somebody's made me feel like they gave a shit. And I hadn't felt that in a long, long time.
Oh, awesome. This is awesome. We're now going to hear, his explanations as to why he wanted to fuck a kid, being all about getting some attention. Amazing. I'm sure his mum reads this and goes, "Oh, I understand, Lorne." G'day, Joey.
And that's how they got me to go there.
And Wayne Tech 10.
I knew it was wrong the whole time, but I just couldn't see past the way they were making me feel, and the guilt trips.
What guilt
That's
trips?
why there is nobody that will ever convince me that they were right. There's also nobody that's going to talk me out of doing my book, because I know for a fact people want to know the other side of the story. And also,
Who wants to know the other side of the story? And how do you know this for a fact? Are people writing into you saying, "Lorne, we know you're innocent. Get your story out there." Like, so deluded. G'day, 8 inches cock.
nobody will
Yogi
talk me
Bear,
out of taking them
hello?
to court and suing them for entrapment, criminal conspiracy, and criminal solicitations. I'm the one whose name and life has been messed up because of these corrupt, money-hungry, sick assholes. And I'm the one that's gonna fight to get honest justice every way I possibly can. Now that I'm almost at the end of this paper, I'll end this letter even though I feel like writing more. Though not about my situation, but only to write more to you. Guess I'll have to read more in the Bible until the last head count at 8:30. I love you, Lorne. Well, shit. I changed my mind. I'm gonna write to you some more. I was weighing the amount of papers I have to send to you in this envelope, and I have to put 2 stamps on it anyway, so I decided to keep writing. I've already realized that being in prison is all what you make of it. I'd much rather be home and have Bud and Sadie and Daisy and be around the rest of my family, but
Oh, so
if you do
much.
things to better yourself while you're in here, it's really not that bad. It makes it worse if you're lazy and just want to lay around and do nothing all day. There are some
Lorne, you're essentially doing nothing. Like, you're not completing anything. You're starting a book, then you're starting another book when you haven't finished the other one. You're learning Spanish for some reason. Like what? Why the fuck are you learning Spanish? By the way, like you can't leave Cornville once you get back there. Like you gotta go to Spain. Are you gonna meet any Spanish people? Like what the fuck are you learning Spanish for? Like I don't. Like, you're just doing stupid shit. Like, just... I know, I so wish you went to trial, AJ. Like, It just would have been amazing. Just to hear his chat log read out to him in court. Just... And I mean, on top of that, he would have got fucking nailed.
Some guys in here that really need an adjustment in their attitudes. There's one that really pissed me off.
Hey, Chetchmate Billy.
If I weren't in here, and he would have ran his mouth like he did one day, I would have knocked him out.
Which,
If I weren't in here, he would have never dared run his mouth at all. Anyway,
but
I try to keep that in mind that these guys...
Then why didn't you? Why didn't you knock him out if that's what you were going to do? Thank you very much, Polynomial Purbred, who says, "Isn't thou shalt not lie in the Bible?" Guess he didn't read that part yet. No, see, he's only read 300 and something pages, so obviously he hasn't got up to thou shalt not lie. He also hadn't obviously read about not stealing. And I mean, look, it's been a while since, I've read any of the Bible, but I'm pretty sure, I know they don't specifically say, thou shalt not rape kids, but I think it's implied. I really think it's implied in there, so he missed that as well. Thank you. G'day the lamp that never got to shine on Lorne's dink, and fucks and trucks.
Guys are only doing the jobs. They have a family to go home to. But...
And Winchester Spincock.
There's some that are corrupt as hell, and that make you wish the worst on them. I still haven't written any one of my other book that I started called The Devil's Reign. I still have a little block happening, but I'm starting to kind of get a couple of small ideas about where to go with it next. I've used a lot of paper out of this pad since I bought it a week ago.
Okay, that's the other thing too. And look, I know this is probably silly and pretty redundant pointing out that Lorne's going to do something fucking stupid. But he's writing these books, and he's got no plan for the book. Most times if you're going to write something, you have your basic. I mean, this is shit we learn at school, yeah. This is primary school shit. You need to kind of plan out your narrative. Have your what is it you've got your climax points in there. You've got your the conflicts or whatever's going to happen. So you have your basic framework of the story before you start writing it, so that you don't write yourself into a corner. But he doesn't do that. He just starts writing with no idea as to what this book is even going to be about. Picks a title and starts writing. He just does everything so badly.
I'm going to have to buy some more. I'm also going to have to buy a couple more pens too. This one's almost out of ink already, and I bought this the same time I bought the paper. These pens are cheap. They run out of ink fast. I'm anxious now to hurry up.
Well, there you go. Blue Boy says he thinks The Devil's Reign became the jailed book. Incredible. And it's a better title too. He landed on a better title.
And get to know where I'm going to be so I can start taking college courses and get a job and do all the other things I want to do. I'm tired of being here and waiting. Guess the next place I'm going to be will be a lot better, because there's more to do. Thank God. Why do you not have more money than what you're telling me you have? I just realized that today, after I got off the phone with you, that the money you're supposed to be getting from Redacted for the house, you're working, and you're vouching for rent, you should be doing good. Plus your social security. Not to mention that huge $10 back child support check you get. Ha! What a joke. Plus, Redacted should be giving you money too for staying with you.
Okay, why isn't any of your fucking business how much money your mum has and what she does with that money. And I'm guessing this has come from he's obviously asked for money and she's like, I don't have it. Like that's the only thing that would make sense to me. But like, what the fuck, man? Like, get out of your mum's life.
I know you have your new car and all, but why are you still having to work so much? I don't like it that you're still working more than 3 days a week. Please, for me, cut it down to 3 days a week.
Please, for me, your favourite son, please look after yourself. Get fucked.
I want to stop here and put this stuff in the envelope to mail out in the
G'day, Mr. Furley.
morning. P.S. Find out what Laurie told them people that are taking care of Bud for me, please. And don't forget, please, I love you. Lorne. Ha! I don't have to use 2 stamps.
Wow. I can't wait for more of those. They're brilliant. Here's one I wanted to listen to is Patrick reading Lorne's poem. So this is Lorne's poem to Ramona, which he wrote a poem for Ramona that was from Ramona's point of view, which like I love this shit. Like I love in like the class assignments where, you know, he was tasked with writing a letter to him from his victim. Like, what Lorne thinks other people would think or should think is incredible. Like, so, you know, context here, which I'm sure you guys all know and everything. Oh, g'day, where's Wildo? This is obviously during the 3 months where, you know, Lorne thinks if he's a good guy for 3 months that Ramona will come down there and fuck him. So this is during that. So this is what he thinks that Ramona's thoughts are during this time.
1 pill, 2 pills, 3 pills, crap. Thankfully, they're not birth control pills. For 3 more months, I won't need that. Until that time is near.
Okay, so sorry to stop so early into this, but so he's like, thankfully they're not birth control pills. So I mean, I don't know why he's talking about pills. Like, is this just like, you know, based off the kelp pill that he thought was makeup or something? So thankfully they're not birth control pills. For 3 more months, I won't need that. So he is saying that Ramona is thankful that she's not having to be on birth control because clearly until she can get to Lorne, she's not going to be having sex with anyone else. So there's no need for birth control. So it's like, is he just putting it in there that, you know, you won't be fucking anyone until you get down here to fuck me? Like, weird.
I will pay attention to Lorne with no fear. And
Hang on,
all
I'm going to go
time
back.
is near, I will. For 3 more months, I won't need that. Until that time is near, I will pay attention to Lorne with no fear and watch all he has to show.
This is great. Like, he is literally writing something from her perspective to say, while ordering her to do things. This is great.
He says I'll be surprised. If I am, I'll lock his head up with my thighs and watch his manhood grow. I
Disgusting.
think of this now because I know somehow that he will not disappoint me again. He had his issues way back, but let's not think about that. Keep an open mind and give him a fair chance.
That is awesome. He had some issues in the past, but let's not think about that. Yeah, he just had some issues with, you know, being a massive pedophile, but let's not think about that. And give him a fair chance. That is, like, honestly, the balls on that motherfucker to write that shit. And I assume send to Ramona is just incredible. And I, you know, you're crazy if you don't start referring to your dink as your manhood, blue boy. G'day, Camp Vogel. All right, so that is that brings me to the conclusion of the stuff I had prepared. What are we gonna do? I'm sure there's some more amazing stuff on the Lost Kitten. Let's listen to the Lost Kitten. G'day, Jeff Paget.
The Lost.
Hang on a second. I need to get this on the screen so we can all enjoy the neo-Nazi illustrations. 1 second, preciouses. Amazing. The Lost Kitten.
The Lost Kitten. This is a fun-filled book for children to colour the pictures.
Oh, hello here, Meowt. Great name, and yeah, welcome to your first live. I hope it isn't as disappointing as it probably is.
And also use their memory skills at the end of the book to recall what
G'day, Duchess of Cornwall. Okay, I am going to stop interrupting.
animals Smokey had seen to get back home. Smokey was born on a farm, in the haystack of a little red vine. He was a curious little kitten at 8 weeks old, and it frustrated his mother that he never did what he was told.
I'm sure Lorne has drawn from his own childhood there, and you know, I will never stop appreciating how fucking weird it is that he is writing kids' books.
Mother took all the kittens out in the yard one sunny day, and laid in the grass as she let them run about and play.
Now be sure you all stay near.
She told her kittens.
You could get lost if you wander far from here.
Smokey played until his mother fell asleep, then took off running in tiny little leaps. He ran towards a big oak tree that stood in the middle of the front lawn, then turned and looked back to see how far he'd gone. I can see my mother, he began to say. I'm not very fast, so I must be okay. He playfully pounced on a beetle that was crawling slowly in the short grass.
That
and
is
ran to a
awesome.
stream that
Look at that
was
fucking
crawling slowly in the short.
Look at that fucking picture. That beetle is huge. That is a massive fucking beetle. Like, I don't know if neo-Nazis, know what beetles look like. Like, that beetle is bigger than that cat's fucking head. Like, why is that fucking cat jumping on that beetle? You can't eat that fucking beetle. That is bigger than more than your head. Stupid fucking cat. G'day to I don't know why I'm ranting about this. It's weird. G'day to Love and Face to Face. And now I saw someone else. Hello. Oh, Toe versus Bannister.
Short grass, then ran to a stream that wasn't moving very fast. He put his paw over the water to reach for a toad, then almost fell in when a little butterfly landed on his nose.
Really?
He tried to catch the butterfly as it took off and flew away. Then he followed it as it flew into a field full of tall hay. He could no longer see the butterfly once he reached a big rock. Then he turned around and couldn't see his mother and said, "Oh no, I'm lost."
Am I the only one? Okay, rock and lost don't rhyme, but am I the only one, even though this is a kid's book, that is surprised he didn't put in cock there? Like, I just, when I heard rock, I thought, oh shit, he's going to rhyme this with cock.
He jumped and crawled from the field of tall hay, then landed in another field with short grass and watched a cow as it lay. He walked up to the cow as it woke up and groaned. "I'm lost," Smokey said. "Can you help me find my way home?" The cow shook its head, quickly to wake itself up, then said, "My oh my, you got yourself in a rut. Go ask the pig." As it pointed to the red barn, "He knows everyone on this little farm." So Smokey scurried along towards the little pig's pen, and along the way he came upon an old mother hen.
Well, hello there, little kitty.
Mother hen greeted him.
What brings you to this side of the farm? So far away from your kin.
"I'm on my way to see the pig because I got
Very good, Lorne, with the use of kin. That's very advanced.
lost and can't find my way home." The cow pointed and told me this was the way I needed to roam.
Well, the pig is smart.
Mother hen said.
This is certainly true. Now you move along and don't let me keep you.
Smokey moved along until he came upon Mr. Goat. He tried-
Look, that is a cool fucking goat. Like, I have never been as cool as that fucking goat. Like, he runs that farm. Like, I mean, leaning against the fence, hands in like imaginary pockets, just chewing some hay. Like that goat is fucking awesome.
Talk but coughed all the dust in his throat.
Oh, I'm good. I'm glad it wasn't just me, Catchy.
When he finally
Oh, g'day, Kilroy. Cole Tillington. Hello.
got his voice to speak clear, he asked Mr. Goat, does the pig live near? Mr. Goat swallowed hard as he forced down his food.
I'm not sure. You should ask Sam, the mule.
Smokey was getting tired from all the traveling he'd be doing that day, but he didn't want to stop, so he continued on his way. When he came upon Sam, he asked, do you know where I can find a pig?
Yeehaw.
Sam struggled through his bit.
He's next to that horse. That pen over there. That's it.
Smokey was relieved that he could finally see the little pen, for all his adventures made him tired, and he wanted to see his mother again. Since he left his family, he'd been to the tree, played with a beetle and a toad, then ran after a butterfly.
I love the the blanks for the reader interaction. That is awesome. Not only is this a fun kids book, but the pedo makes sure that the kids are learning something.
That led him to a place he didn't know. To find his way back, he asked a cow, a hen, and a goat, who pointed him towards Sam the mule once Smokey cleared his throat. When Smokey
Has Smokey heard of a throat? I don't I don't know if he knows what a throat is.
finally reached Sam the mule, he got directed to the pen that was now in view. Smokey made his way over to the pig, who compared to Smokey was very, very big. He stared upward and asked, can you help me find my mom?
Well, yes.
The pig replied.
She's on the front lawn.
He pointed the way for Smokey to go, toward the front of the house near the little scarecrow. When Smokey appeared for all his family to see, he cuddled up close to his mom and promised that never again would he ever leave.
Incredible. Like, that was just incredible. What do we got? Let's see. I think there are some more poems on here, so maybe we'll check those out. And thank you very much to Joey, who who said, I find it disturbing that he's writing a kid's book and his main character is a cat, which is another name for lady parts. I'd not made that connection. But that does add another layer to it, doesn't it? So it's a pedophile writing a kid's book, with the main character being, another name for lady parts, illustrated by a Nazi. Like, it is, it's quite a lot. Where's this other poem? What do we have? Oh, Lorne's Debbie poem. Cool. Let's see what this is, shall we?
For Debbie, as the morning approaches and the sun...
I don't think I have ever, heard this or seen this. This is cool. Let's go.
For Debbie, as the morning approaches and the sun becomes awake, I think about you with every breath I take. I think about your heart and the way that you care. I think about your mind and the way it makes me want to share. You're a special kind of being that God cannot duplicate, though at times demanding and stubborn. You always take my breath away. What I believe in you is amazing on its own.
What a backhanded compliment.
Maybe someday if I'm lucky, I can make your heart my home. I know you can do much better than a messed up country boy like me. But you've given me the chance to show you that there's so much more than anyone else can see. So if you ever wonder why I treat you in a special way, it's because you are the reason I have such a good day. Good morning, beautiful.
Like, this is like, I mean, that is fucking ridiculous. Like, that is all ridiculous. But you're writing this to Debbie out of all your catfish. Like, she's like shown you the least amount of care. Like, why do you think any of that would be received, outside of being ripped up? Like, all this shit about, your heart and all this kind of stuff. Like, that's craziness. G'day. Oh, God. Do we have anything else here? I mean, there's a lot of awesome shit here. But what else can we watch now? Okay, here we go. Lorne's third grade sneaker story. This will be good.
A single sneaker in the refrigerator. One morning I woke up and couldn't find both of my sneakers. I looked and looked, and finally I knew that my sneaker was playing hide and seek on me. I went to my mother's room. I asked my mother, "Where is my other sneaker?" She said,
I haven't been wearing it.
I thought instead, maybe I could use some of the old ripped up rags to pretend that a cast is on it.
What?
Later at home the next day, I had a glass of juice. I said, "My juice tastes like a sneaker." My mother said,
Maybe that's because you left your sneaker in the refrigerator.
What? What the fuck? Like, what? Is this for real? Like, did Lorne really write this in grade 3? And so he said my juice tastes like a sneaker, but why would his sneaker be in the refrigerator? And why would the sneaker being in there make the juice taste like Jesus Christ? Like, that sucks. Like, I somehow hate Lorne even more for that. Wow. Let's go check out. See if we can find something cool in the dump. Maybe we should. Someone mentioned the doctor before. Maybe we should do some doctor stuff. Here we go. Here's something called Lorne fucking doctor and Lorne call Rage Against the Doctor. I mean, both sound great. Let's pick one. And thank you again, Joey, who says, I thought his sneaker story would be about him sneaking into the bathroom while his nieces were in the shower. Well, I'm sure that is another story in itself, but even Lorne, as stupid and unaware as he is, probably knows he can't put that one down. But I unfortunately think you are on the money where there is a sneaker story in that vein. All right, let's go with Lorne call Rage. Lorne call Rage Against the Doctor.
Now, two females.
Holy shit.
Fine. I'm perfect with that.
That was louder than I expected.
You sound smart. That's what you sound like. I don't believe it.
Hello?
I want you to get that fucking doctor right next to you. And I want you to tell him, right here with me, that you want me, and you don't want him.
Lorne, calm down.
Don't fucking do that.
Lorne, calm down.
Look what you're fucking doing. You're sacrificing you and me because of that piece of shit. Do you want to lose me? Because you're fucking on the verge. I am tired of that motherfucker.
This stuff is great. Like, the old school crazy Rage is good. It's good.
Don't fucking understand that or what? We fucking tell that cocksucker for too fucking long, and I'm fucking tired of it. You're gonna lose me because of him.
Lorne, calm down.
Do you want him or do you want me?
You.
Tell me. I want you to fucking tell me right now. Do you want him or do you want me?
You.
Then get his fucking ass in here. In that same room as you. Right
now.
He's fucking getting right there with you. And I want you right there and him right there. And I want you to say that.
Lorne, I don't want any confrontation. I will.
I don't give a fuck, because you're not caring about my feelings.
Lorne, I will tell him.
You're gonna, I know, you're gonna fucking do it right now.
Lorne,
I want this motherfucker out of our lives, right now. I'm not fucking waiting, I'm tired of it.
Lorne.
I fucking stressed too fucking much and I'm fucking hurt. All fucking day I've been hurt because of that cocksucker. And I'm fucking tired of it.
Lorne.
Get him in there now.
Lorne, calm down.
No, Ramona, I'm fucking tired of it.
Lorne, I don't want to make a big scene.
I fucking cried to Tony and Wendy because of that fucking cocksucker. Get that motherfucker in there now.
What did you cry to Tony?
Now.
Lorne, what did you cry
Yeah.
to Tony and Wendy about?
That fucking piece of shit that you have in your house. I don't want him out of your fucking house. I want him in that fucking room right now. I want you to tell him.
Lorne, please calm down. I don't want to make a scene.
No.
I don't want to make a scene in front of my friends.
You better find a fucking way to tell him tomorrow. That's as far as it's fucking going. If you don't fucking tell him tomorrow, then I'm fucking leaving because I'm not dealing with that fucking bullshit.
Lorne,
You are not leaving. You wouldn't even know how to leave. Like, the empty threats are just so crazy.
calm down.
Anymore, I'm fucking so fucking stressed out. You're not caring about the way I'm feeling.
Lorne, I do care.
You better start.
Lorne, I do care.
You don't because that mother. You haven't told that fucking no. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, what did I tell him?
You have not told him no at all. I can't even fucking talk. My voice so fucking sore.
Lorne, calm down.
You haven't told that son of a bitch no on anything. Anything. The fucking gifts he's giving you, the fucking coffee, everything. It pisses me off, and I tried to tell you.
Like, I try to tell you as if he's been saying it subtly up until now and he's just cracked. Like, I think she's well aware, Lorne.
You fucking let it come to this. Fucking can't even fucking talk. Plug your ears. I gotta fucking spit. You know, it don't matter. I can fucking talk anyway.
You didn't have to take a shower.
Well. Yell at me, why don't you?
I don't care. Fuck himself.
Is that
You
it?
know, I know your track record.
Oh, here we go.
And I want to know right now, are you recording this? Because
That is great. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else there. Thank you, Sean McClure. It says, Cornville Three-Way, you better tell those other motherfuckers no. You hear that? You hear that, all you other motherfuckers? No. Alright. No. I'll get you in here and the other motherfuckers in here and I'll tell them straight. Tell them out straight. Actually, what we should do is we should start listening to the text that Blue Boy released. Very timely that he released in a very timely manner. I don't know why I haven't already listened to them. So let's do that. So this is the text part one. We definitely won't get through all of this tonight, but we can make a start. And thank you, Blue Boy, for this. No, 100% Blue Boy. No sarcasm was intended there. You know, this very, very timely. And like this here, like, is this like just stock footage, or did you like get people to do this? It's pretty fucking funny. And thank you, Hear Me Out. I wonder if he had this kind of meltdown this week with Julie. You better get probation out of our lives. He'll be on a full meltdown because I think it's. I mean, okay, yes, it hasn't been fully denied yet, but given probation's response, like there's no even he should know there's no way he could go through. So he must have lost his fucking mind because I think he really thought it was a done deal. So this starts right where the emails leave off.
Hang on. I'm on the phone, so please hang on, okay?
I only had a few minutes, but now I'm busy. Sorry.
Okay. What time will you not be busy?
Just thought I would call on my car ride to dinner.
How long till you go home?
Not sure, just thought I would surprise you.
You definitely did. And I'm upset that I missed it.
And this is great because he would be so fucking mad that he missed this. Like, he's been waiting for so long for a call, and he would be kicking himself. He'd be, why the fuck were you? How could you fucking miss it?
You're beautiful, Rose. I'm still awake, smiley face. Just in case.
Just in case.
Rose. So beautiful, Rose. Good morning, beautiful Rose. After I get my physical for the job this morning and then get my brother Roy and bring him here to my house. He's going to help me do a bunch of stuff around here before winter. Then I have class from 12 to 1:30 Eastern Time. I'm 3 hours ahead of you. Just making sure you remember because I keep forgetting. Lol. I will be able to text throughout the day though, except when I'm in class. And hopefully I can have you on the phone later. Smiley face.
Like, all these fucking roses. He's still doing roses. Like, you are, what,
School or something?
No, streaming class for probation. Chris sent me his passport ID and told me to let him know when I want to talk. I just wanted to make sure it was him, for I could thank him for giving you my email address. Lol.
I don't want him to know that we are talking.
he was gonna thank Chris for this. Like, hey Chris, still a bit mad that you caught me and had me locked up for 5 years, had me put on the sex register, and basically ruined my life. But thank you so much for giving Casey my email address. Love you, Chris.
Okay, I won't say anything to him. He's looking old.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're looking fucking old. Like, what do you mean he's looking old?
Do you care if he knows?
Because it is bad for my image, and if he knows that.
Okay. Regardless, He won't hear shit from me, and I already told you that there are some...
Like, no one is mad about that Texas sting. Outside of that fucking pedo attorney, deputy, whatever the fuck he was, outside of that pedo's fucking sister, no one gives a fuck. Like, the majority of people still happy as fuck that all these pedos were caught and couldn't give a shit that that dirty fucking pedo blew his brains out.
Some things I will consult with you first, because my life is complicated, until these idiots stop their weird Church of God crap.
Why do you contact them then? It seems like the easiest way for it to stop would be to ignore them and go about your life. I haven't looked into the Church of God stuff, but it sounds like you give them content to post by interacting with them.
I haven't contacted them for a couple of years. She was the only one that I contacted because she seems harmless in her letters. And I'm happy I contacted her, because she is what Roy needed to get his life straightened back out again. Jamie is actually the one that got them away from me. I'll fill you in on that over the phone. It's a lot to type. You're beautiful. What do you wear for your PJs? I wanted that the other night, and now I can't get it out of my head. Lol.
Wait a minute. Your friend Sue was someone who wrote you a letter? And that didn't seem odd to you?
They all seem odd to me, but she seemed fairly nice, so I blocked my number and called her. I knew you're going to give me hell for it, and to not do it anymore. Yes, ma'am.
Wait, she's not going to give you hell. Like, like Casey has never given any indication that she gives a fuck about anything you do. Like, out of all your catfish, this is the least one that is going to be like, oh, Lorne, you shouldn't do that. But he does. He loves this. Like, this is how he views care. Is, you know, people like, you know, back when he was drink driving, like, you know, people, you know, telling him not to drink drive because you could kill someone, and he interprets that as them saying, oh, Lorne, please don't drink drive. Imagine if you killed yourself. I would, you know, I couldn't go on. Like, his delusion is incredible.
I don't care who you talk to, Paul. I won't give you hell for it. It is your life, and you have to deal with the consequences of responding to the letters you get. Just as long as I am never mentioned. It is likely your friend turns out to be one of your internet people, so I don't want anything about me ending up on YouTube or the internet.
It won't. They're all fading away now. I was told that there was only like 6 or 7 left.
Yeah.
That are sending me letters and stuff. After a couple of months with this job...
Only 6 or 7. It's basically dead.
I'm getting a lawyer to get that shit about me off YouTube. And anywhere else it is. We'll be safe. What time do you work? I have to call for class now, so I'll talk to you after. Rose.
I love that. I hope he did talk to his lawyer about that. You know, I hope he said to the lawyer, you know, I want you to help me get all this stuff off YouTube. Like, yeah, like, because once something's on the internet, it's very easy to get rid of it. Like, it's only in one spot, you take it down and it's done. So that'll be really successful. I hope you've taken out several loans to make that happen. And thank you, Hear Me Out. Still love that name. It's a good name. Hear Me Out. Casey is the greatest bookend to the catfish saga if it's over. It shows he has done zero growth the entire time, plus the psych report. Absolutely, like, couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, I hope there is more catfish in the future. I mean, outside of what may be this catfish that are fucking, you know, all this baby shit and all this other shit that the fucking Prepperette's doing. But I hope there are more catfish. But if there isn't, this was the perfect end, because it brings it full circle and shows that he is exactly the same piece of shit he's always been. He has not grown a single day in his life. And I mean, that psych report. I mean, hard to imagine life without it.
I'm out of class now.
Cool, what did you learn?
Can't tell you. Lol. Can't talk about things that are discussed in class. It's one of the rules. I can tell you, though, that I texted you just as soon as I was done, and looked at your picture, and smiled.
Oh.
Lol.
Like,
Rose.
Like, this shit here, this is exactly his playbook from Kayla. Like, literally, nothing has changed. Right down to the rose at the end of it. But that's the same shit he would say, you know, I've been looking at your picture. I didn't realise I'd been looking at your picture for an hour. Like, it is terrible. It is terrible.
How's your classes going?
They're going.
Wish I could watch you in your class. Hot, hot, hot.
Fucking
Are
hell.
they going as good as last night's classes? Wanna kiss my boo-boo? Lol. Whoa! I just got done cutting and splitting some firewood. Feels good.
Like, why does anyone need to get these updates every time he does something? I mean, that's the thing too. Like we know that through all the years, everyone gets, you know, updates in everything he does. So it's safe to assume this is basically all he has done today is looked at her fucking picture, put a tiny cut on his hand, and cut some firewood. Like, that is a productive day in the Lorne household. And I love the care that Casey's showing here. Ouch. Like, he must really, you know, feel like they've got a lot of closeness.
I'm done for the day. It's dark out. I hope your day is going good. You didn't seem like it was going too good.
It has been good, just busy.
Pucker up and kiss me, beautiful lady. Smile.
Jesus.
Jesus. I was hoping to get a picture of you puckering up for me.
But why? Like, why do you always think you have these relationships that you don't? Like, the other person gives no inclination. Like, people in a good relationship might find that cute, you know, and might send a pucker face right back to you. Probably not, but they might. But you don't have this relationship, and there's been no indication that you do.
That didn't work the way I planned, lol. What time will you be done working?
I'm done at 6 p.m.
That'll be 9 my time. Wanna try calling me again at 8? Smile.
I will let you know if I can. I've been so busy I might just want to pass out on the couch the second I get home.
Yeah, okay. I'd say I could sing you to sleep, but you don't like country music. Yet. Lol. This is so much better than emailing. Lol. I'm looking at your picture. Damn, you're beautiful. If I was there, I could give you a nice massage when you get home. Call me again. Ugh. I tried calling you back, but you didn't answer. And I couldn't hear you when we were on the phone. Something else to help you sell your main. I'm here. Lol. And even your voice is beautiful. Rose. And I shouldn't have made that last comment when we were on the phone, because it made me sound like I'm prejudiced. And I'm not. So please scratch that comment off the record for me. A couple.
Lord, I mean, just in the stuff that we've listened to tonight, you are obviously prejudiced. I mean, you know, you've got the the racist thing you said on the phone that you're now apologising for. You've got the letters to your mum from prison where you're saying racist shit to your mum. I think you're probably prejudiced, mate.
For more reasons you should move to Maine. The air is cleaner, and...
Oh, and sorry, Kilroy's rightly called me out, who says, that's where I'm wrong. Casey didn't tell him to go away in capital letters, so she must have been interested in moving to Maine after talking to him for a month. My bad. G'day, Nathan Garcia, and you're excused.
You and I could go many places without being recognized by media. That is a huge bonus. I'm going to be getting a $225,000 FHA loan before next summer. Let's find a way to sell you on Maine, lol. Another sell for you is that you'll be able to start your own dancing, yoga, and acting studio. Sorry, I fell asleep for a short time.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so why would she need to move to Cornwall to start a dancing, yoga, and acting studio? Wouldn't where she currently is be much better place for that? But just look at this. Look at these walls of text, and the only input from Casey whatsoever is, yeah, me too. Oh, and why are you saying, sorry I fell asleep for a short time? She's not responding to you. Like that would only be appropriate if, you know, she had put several texts there which you hadn't responded to, so like, oh hey, sorry, wasn't ignoring you, I fell asleep. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you trying to convince yourself of here?
Are you awake, beautiful? Ugh. Seems like neither one of us can stay awake tonight. We must be working too hard. Let's find a cabin and hide away together for a week and just enjoy each other. I wish. Lol. I stayed awake for a bit, but now I'm getting tired again. So I'm going to lay back down, close my eyes, and drift off to dream about you for at least a couple of hours. Rose. Good morning, beautiful lady. Rose. Another reason you should move to Maine is because I would be able to wake up every morning and see your beautiful face. Rose. Here's something to help sell you on Maine. We can use some of my $225,000 FHA loan to open up your studio. Plush. I will be working, so my income will support both of us while your studio gets going, and we'll have the money to put out a lot of advertising.
I
I don't know what an FHA loan is, but I love that he has gotten this fucking $225,000 loan, and he's just going to think he can just waste it on shit.
You can use an FHA loan to purchase commercial property.
I have the resources to find out. I have a feeling that I might be able to, because I've had a similar discussion with the lady that I'm working with before about starting a business with some of the money to flip houses. She told me it was a good idea, but I will try to get hold of her today and see what information I can find out. Even if I could only use the FHA loan for a house, I could still sell my house, and we could use that money for your studio. Either way, we would have it covered. Me and Roy are working on the trailer REIT today. This will be...
You don't have a house to sell, Lorne. You have a trailer, and no one's buying that fucking thing. At the most you could hope for is you can sell the land.
better than the new trailer when we're done with it. Roy's going to do a lot of work for me because he's having problems with his back. So while I'm working driving, he'll be doing things here, and this place will be done within 2 months. Are you working today? Oh yeah, before I forgot to tell you, I have a home phone too. You can't leave a voicemail on my cell phone because I don't have it set up, but you can leave one on my home phone.
Oh, that's okay. Lol, I don't think I ever leave voicemails.
I promise I would listen to it if you did. Lol. Over and over and over. Lol.
Because you are hard of hearing?
Yeah, sure. Let's call it that. Lol.
Haha.
Are you just starting work, or are you not working today? I wish I could see how beautiful you look today. Rose.
Oh, that is sweet. Thank you.
You're extremely welcome, and it's very much my pleasure. And if you feel like sending me another picture, don't be shy. Lol.
I know.
Like this.
Like, I love how he says this as if, Casey might be thinking, oh, look, I'd love to send Lorne a picture, but I just don't know if it's appropriate. I don't know if he wants to receive this. Like he's made it really clear that he is open to to pictures. He's, his DMs are open for it.
Lol. Kissy fish. I'm such a smart ass, Reet. Lol.
Are those sunglasses glued to your hat?
Only when I don't take them off. I send you a pic with them on when I was flagging a month ago.
Your calendar is still in October.
Huh, yeah. I'm not good at remembering to flip it over when the month ends. Lol.
You must not...
This must be so disappointing for him to send what he thinks are, hot pictures, and then all he gets is criticism and, stuff about his calendar. It must be so disappointing. I love it.
Be very busy if you can't remember to flip over your calendar. Is that earpiece permanently attached to your head?
I look at my phone for the present date and go with the flow. Lol. And yes, it is, because I hate holding the phone up to my ear. Plus, I use it when I drive track. So, if you want to call me when I'm driving track, I will be safe. Lol. That was a hint. Lol.
So you keep it on all day, not just for when you get a call?
Yep. I can move about 50 feet away from my phone with it, so I don't have to constantly have my phone on me.
Oh, wow.
And if my phone rings, I just press a button on it and it answers it. Plus, I can hear when I get messages and texts.
You must also really like that brown hat. You wear it all the time.
Laughing my ass off. I need to wash it. It's actually red. I've gotten it really dirty in the last couple of weeks. Lol. I'll wash it tonight. Not just said it was brown. Lol.
Ew, that is a red hat.
That is really gross. If this is, I'm assuming that's a different hat there, but how dirty is that fucking thing? And Hear Me Out says FHA is Federal Housing Administration. it helps first-time home buyers get a house. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's great that he can get a loan. I mean, he has been so sensible with his money.
Pat, it looks 100% brown. That thing is filthy. You probably shouldn't wear it till it's clean.
Yes, dear. I'll put a different one on right now, lol.
Why the heck have you been wearing that thing for weeks? It probably stinks.
Better, lol. I like the way it fits, lol. And it has an A on it for Armstrong. I don't have a large selection of hats. The other two hanging I have are not much cleaner, and this one I have on I don't wear for good reasons. Lol.
Has an A for Armstrong instead of a D for Dan.
What do you mean?
But this one I just put on is the only clean one I have, so I'll definitely be washing my red one tonight. Lol.
What is wrong with the Red Sox hat?
This is a Boston Red Sox hat someone gave me. I wore a Boston Red Sox hat to the Sting House. I haven't worn one since. The sale of Red Sox hats went up because of those Church of God idiots.
My God.
That is why the sales went up, lol. It's a professional baseball team. I think
I love that he thinks the Red Sox are sitting there going, guys, we've had a real, like back in like 2007 or 2008, like we've had a real spike in cap merchandise. Like, what do we put it down to? Like, you know what? I bet you it's that Lorne Armstrong. I bet you he was so popular. We should see if we can get him here as a mascot.
Better when they are worn backwards. I don't like how big the fronts look.
That crap is so odd to me. Why people became so obsessed with me. There was one guy that came here pretending like he was going to buy a copy machine from me, and he snuck and took a couple of pictures of me and put them on YouTube. Strange people.
That looks a ton better. It makes you look younger.
And seriously, people were buying Red Sox hats just to pretend to be me and make videos for YouTube. And I don't mean the sales of the hats went up in the thousands. That was just a way of saying people would buy hats to copy me for videos. You didn't notice my sunglasses? Lol.
The sunglasses look better like that.
I was being a smartass doing that, but I'll try to get used to having it like that. Just for you, Rose. You're special.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Me and Roy are getting a lot done here today. I want to send you pictures, but not until I have more done on it.
Okay, I'm going into work.
Okay. Have fun, and I hope you call me on your way home and text me on your breaks. I can't get enough of you, Rose. I think you're awesome and extremely beautiful, Rose. I'm having my breakfast with my new boss at 7:30 tomorrow morning, beautiful. I'm so anxious to start working.
Oh, damn it! I was I were muted. I was just. Thank you very much, Chatterbait Billy, for pointing that out. But it's like, why did he have breakfast with his boss when he didn't even have that job? And I don't think he ends up getting that job, does he? Like that's weird. Like, I don't know. Like, that's weird to me. I've never had breakfast with a potential employer. Like, that is weird. And look at this shit. Like, look at that fucking fire. Like, that's not how anything's meant to cook. Like, that is terrible.
There you go, beautiful. I thought I'd make you a little video. I'm out here on the deck grilling a couple big burgers for me and Roy. Don't they look good? This is going to be some good stuff.
I accidentally sent that twice. I wasn't paying attention. My favorite was.
What did you season them with?
Nothing yet. Want me to show you what I have for seasoning?
Yes. And shouldn't they be on the bottom rack? Your grill is on fire, which means you need to clean it because it has too much grease built up.
I'll put them on the top so they cook slower.
No, you don't. You put them on the top because that thing is so fucking filthy and full of fat that, like, it is on fire. It is literally on fire. You put them on the top rack like you're cooking something over a fire pit, because that's essentially what you've got there.
You clean the grill, though. It is dirty, and that is why it's on fire. Then you will be able to turn the grill on a lower heat and cook them on the bottom. Are you putting cinnamon sugar on your burgers? I bet that tastes good, like sweet and savory.
I didn't notice what I put on the counter to show you. Lol. I need to get a new grill. That one is old.
You could just clean the one.
Exactly. Sorry, not to steal your thunder, Blue Boy, but that's exactly what I was thinking. You could just fucking clean it, rather than going to the dump and buying another shitty grill.
You have. What are you going to season them with?
It still works good, but it's old. It used to be Rouge. He gave it to Mom, and Mom never used it, but I liked it, so now I have it. But I need a new one. I have 3 grills. I need to get rid of them. Whatever you tell me to use, that's what I'm going to use.
Cinnamon sugar. Tell me if it's good.
Lol. Seriously?
Yeah, why not? I would try it, but I enjoy trying new things. You ever put cinnamon in chili? It's delicious.
I'm going to try it, lol. Roy doesn't want me to try it, and I don't like chili. You're going to find that I'm a picky eater, lol.
Wow.
With cinnamon sugar and Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Good shit, beautiful. Very.
He says he's a picky eater and then follows up with a photo of what I assume that he went on to eat. Like, that looks fucking awful. Like, you can't say you're a picky eater and then eat that. That looks like death.
Very good. That was really good. I put a good amount of cinnamon sugar on it, but I still couldn't taste it. I need to get another ball of Montreal steak seasoning.
I'm not a fan of barbecue sauce.
I love it, especially Sweet Baby Ray's. It's good stuff. You eat my chili, and I'll eat your barbecue sauce.
Gross.
Lol. Sounds a little sexual, Reet. Lol. Sorry. My mom went to the gutter for a minute there. Lol.
For a minute, like, it lives there. G'day, Miso Lorne. Miso Lorne.
By the way, beautiful, I'm a fan of you. Rose,
Godfather?
Kissy. I'm hoping you call tonight. Smiley.
Oh, sorry, not tonight. I went to dinner right after a ballroom dance class with my partner, and I am, like, so tired. I'm going to shower and go to sleep.
It's okay, beautiful. I understand. I don't know how, I just woke, but I had a really hard time keeping my eyes open earlier. Thank you for telling me you were going to shower then sleep. That gives me 2 beautiful images in my head. Smiley, Rose. I wish I could take you dancing and then to dinner. I'll be happy when I can, Rose. Good morning, my beautiful lady, Rose. I had a rude awakening when he was in the walk-in closet and jumped from the desk on the shelf and knocked over a little box with some melt stuff in it. See? That's another good thing about dogs. They can't jump on shelves. Lol. It would have been a lot nicer waking up to your beautiful face, Rose. I spent the last 5 minutes looking at your picture. I love looking at your beautiful face.
You sent me audio and a video, but I can't see what either of them are.
The audio was a mistake, lol. My finger hit something and I don't know what it was. The video was of spices at Walmart. It didn't show?
Nope, it didn't show anything. Did you have breakfast with your new boss this morning?
Yes. Still not 100% sure I had the job yet. They're still doing the background check. He said it's about 93% done, and he should have known something by Saturday. Today being Veterans Day, he doesn't think they're working. Tell me if that won't work.
How does he know? Like, how do you define 93% done? And, how does he know that? Like, is he suggesting that he, the guy rang him up and said, "Hey, Lorne, look, everything's going well. About 93% done your background check. So once we get that last 7%, welcome aboard." And like, what is defined by 93%? Like, that is so weird. Like that he's made this up. That wasn't said to him. No one's rung him up and said we're 93% done. Like, you're halfway done, you're 3/4 done, you're a quarter done, haven't started yet, nearly finished it. Like, 93%. Like, that is a lie. That he has just made that up. And thank you, love, who says, "Can you please stop flirting with Slothcat?" Look, I can't. I feel bad because you've asked so nicely, but yeah, I mean, how can you not? I will try. I will try to limit my flirting with Sloth Cat.
I tried creating a link, but I can't find a way to do it other than create a movie. That didn't send either. I'll figure it out in a bit. What's your schedule today?
Just heading to an audition for a television role my agent got me.
Good luck, beautiful. I'm under the trailer right now insulating the porch floor because I'm making a part of the house. How big of a role is it?
Not very big. It is a 4-episode story arc.
I'm being selfish when I say I'm happy it's not you.
That's a fair point, Jill Castile. 93% is the fat content for hamburger meat. I wonder if that got stuck in his head. Like, maybe.
As long, because I want you, lol. For 4 episodes, I'm rooting extra hard for you.
It is spelled Rudy, not Routing. But thank you anyways.
Whoops, lol. Damn it. I need to pay more attention to my spelling with you, lol. I had to get out from under the porch. I sneezed about 10 times in 5 minutes because of the dust.
How do I look like this?
Terrible. Fucking awful.
I was going to put my glasses up. Hell, they're not going to stay up there.
I made you a rooting video, but I thought it looked stupid. So
Man, like he does, he looks like it's a different thing seeing him in video. Like he looks even older in a video somehow. And I mean, how attractive that smoke billowing up from that fucking cigarette. I mean, I don't know how he's not knocking him back with the stick.
Lol.
Oh, you should have sent it. The backward hat looks good. I approve.
I'll make you another one. I like making you happy. It makes me happy. Rose.
Okay, I'm heading out to the audition now.
You go, girl. Can you hear Roy in the background? He's saying, you go, girl.
You go, girl.
And I'm saying, you can do it, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. You got this. And I don't know. I don't have any pom-poms, so I can't really cheer. But there's your rooting video.
You two are fucking idiots.
Good luck, beautiful. Rose.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Knock them out, beautiful. I'm wondering how your audition went. My fingers are crossed that you got that part.
I felt so guilty, I gave her. How did that make you feel? Terrible.
You fucking idiot.
I worked really hard on that project. I stayed up
He thinks this is so funny. Oh, I mean, how attractive having to wipe the drool off your face. Like, why are you sending this? You don't have to do this. No one has made you do this. Like, this wasn't even asked for. Like, I know the catfish sometimes put him up to stupid shit to make him look stupid, but no one asked for this. Like, you did this to yourself.
You gotta show me some before and afters, lol. What were you saying?
I was saying, hi, beautiful. I'm cleaning my teeth. I don't want them to be terrible looking when I kiss you. Lol.
Fucking hell, that's
Didn't expect you to
presumptuous.
ask me what I said. Lol. I also said, I'm dreaming over you. Lol. Drooling, not dreaming. Although I have dreamt about you a few times. Lol. And I don't want to show you before, only after. Lol. How did your audition go?
Good, I hope. Should hear back in the next couple of days if I got the part. It's spelled drooling, not drooling.
Damn it. Lol. I hope you get the part.
I love it. I love the constant correcting of him. Like, one of the best parts of this whole thing is just like the bluntness of when he outlays all this shit and just like correcting his spelling is so good.
Do you have an early night tonight?
Well, I'm going to the gym right now since the audition took up the whole day.
I thought about getting on the treadmill, but I was tired. Thinking about it is about as far as I got.
Well,
I want to start working.
You got to get Roscoe off there first before you can go on it.
Working out again, but I did something to my left elbow and it's hard to lift things with it right now. Are you going to call me tonight? Apparently you're not going to call, so I'm going to sleep now. Good night.
Oh, sorry. I'll call tomorrow after work, I promise. I have been swamped with work and stuff. Good night.
Rose. And I wouldn't be upset if you told me what you're wearing for PJs tonight, too. Good night, beautiful.
I mean,
Rose.
like, why can't... I mean, I don't know why you think anyone wants to tell you that, but why can't you just ask? Why can't you just say, Like, you know, what are you? Why do you have to go around this like, you know? Oh, would it be upset if you told me? Like, just be an adult, man.
Wearing a big T-shirt to sleep.
That's all, Smiley?
Yes.
Damn, you need to be here with me, kissy face. Now I won't be able to fall asleep thinking about that. I'll have to hit myself on the head and knock myself out.
Please
It's
do.
the only way I'm going to get any sleep tonight, lol. Good morning, my beautiful lady, Rose.
Because it was so funny before. Like, I'm glad he's followed it up because it is hilarious. Like, I love that he's talking, like, you know, showing Roy this as if he's so proud. Like Lorne must. I mean, Roy must just be like, what the fuck? I mean, I couldn't imagine if this was my brother. Like, I just, for obviously a lot more reasons than this, but what the fuck, man? Like, why?
In the video I said, good morning, beautiful. I wish you were here so I could walk in and kiss you. After I do this, Roy is over there.
Haha, that is funny. Good morning.
You beautiful, Rose.
I know.
Me and Roy are working on the deck out front while we can. It's supposed to rain soon, and have high winds today too, at some point. So we're doing this while we can. What's the sad face for? Oh, I looked at it the wrong way. Lol. What's your schedule today?
What?
Same as every day. Working till 6.
At least I'll get you a little throughout the day and the promise of a phone call tonight. Plus you owe me a picture for forgetting about me last night. Lol. We got a lot done on the front deck before it started raining. We still worked after it started raining so we get a certain point. Then we stopped. Now I'm wet and cold and trying to get warm. Wanna come warm me up? Lol.
It is bright and sunny here. Just another way living in California is better than Maine.
Maybe, but here we get to warm each other up more often. Lol.
But it's already warm here.
Which sounds more fun to you?
California.
Lol. Yes. I'm waiting for your response to that question.
Being wet and cold or warm and dry? I think the choice is obvious.
Yeah, wet and cold, and the enjoyment of warming each other up. Lol.
Like, how many times are you going to say that before you realise you're not going to get the response you want? Like, she is not going to say, you know, I want your fat, flabby body wrapped around me to warm me up. Like, take the hint the first time. Like, stop embarrassing yourself.
Think about how much healthier it is here versus out there, with the clean air here and the smog and smoke out there. And here we already own a house.
Trailer.
So no rent or house payment until I get the loan. But even then we'll have more options to be more successful. And you will have your own studio. Does anyone in your family know that you and I are talking?
You don't care about clean air, lol. I saw you smoking a cigarette in one of your videos. It is way worse for you than the air out here. No, my family doesn't know who you are.
Laughing my ass off. Oops. It doesn't matter. I will quit smoking if you were here because I don't want you to be around it or smell it.
Just quit.
And I just got my physical from my medical card for driving truck. And the doctor said my lungs are in good shape. What would they say about you moving here to be with me if they didn't know who I am?
Like, that can't be true. Like, either his line or your line. Like, it's just not possible your lungs could be in good shape.
Oh, I don't know. I would speculate that in that hypothetical situation, that they would probably say, why the hell are you moving to Maine when you already live in beautiful California?
What would be your response to their hypothetical question? Lol.
I would say that is a great point. California is the best place on earth.
But there's a better life for you in Maine with a hot guy. Lol. 3 people in my family knows about us talking. Roy, Paul, and Mom. And they all know who you are because I told them. So that you don't have to wonder, they said, the past is the past. That's your business. You both are adults. And Paul said, I don't care. Lol. Oh yeah. I got some spices yesterday.
What kind of spices?
And I also got some parsley flakes too.
Like, and I'm sure Paul said I don't care, but I think it was more in the sense of, stop telling me this shit, rather than, I've got no issues with you, dating the actress that helped get you caught. Like, I think it's more just whatever, Lorne, whatever. Like, another crazy fucking story. Like, I thank you, Hear Me Out. This is great advice, everyone. Hear Me Out says, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And that's true. Like, that should be on a poster.
I also have more in the cabinet too that I forgot I had. I'll take a pic and I'll show you those. Never mind, that was a false alarm. They are special little containers for spices, but they're all empty.
Spices.
Lol. You know, if it weren't for me being on probation and dealing with the stuff I have to deal with, involving the probation, I would move out there in a heartbeat to be with you. That's why I'm praying that you'll want to move here. I also have something I want to talk to you about too.
What do you want to talk to me about?
I'll wait till tonight when we're on the phone to talk to you about it. It'll be easier. You know that living out here would be a lot better for us, I hope. If we lived out there was no way it would be good for us. The media will be all over us fast. Out here, the media doesn't bother people with tabloids. And people move around with no worries of being known.
Lorne, over here! Lorne, give us a pose!
Just tell me what you want to talk to me about. We can still talk about whatever it is later. Like, what is the subject?
We'd have so much more of a better chance at a better life together out here. Okay, this class that I have to take. I'm supposed to be honest with them about the people in my life, including who I'm involved with. Anything that is said in the class cannot leave the class, or people can go back to jail or prison with a felony charge for the violation. See where I'm going with this?
The first rule of rape class, you don't talk about rape class.
My signal's screwing up. Gonna reboot. BRB. Okay, never mind. It's good again. I have some questions.
What are your questions?
I just typed your name in the address bar, and things came up about you, and one of them said wife/husband. Others said your net value was 1.5 million. I read a couple of the titles, a couple of movie parts you played in. There are things about you in there, Casey, that makes me wonder why would you want anything to do with me. Can you help me out here?
Weird that you decided to do research on me. And I don't know who writes those things, but I wish I was worth 1.5 million. What do you need help with?
I've just been messed with so much, Casey, that sometimes when things feel too good to be true, I have to figure things out. I've liked you for a long time, and I do. I just want to know that you're real in every way. You don't call me when you're at home, and that raises flags with me, so I guess I need you to help me know that there aren't any little hang-ups that I should know about.
This is so good. Like, he is literally writing why he should be so fucking... Like, why he should not be talking to Casey. But he's writing it to Casey.
Haven't you done some research on me?
I have no idea what you were talking about, but it raises red flags to me that you feel the need to look me up to try to catch me in some sort of lie for some reason. I have no idea who is writing things about me on the internet, and it really doesn't bother me, but if you have trust issues, maybe go see a therapist. Done research on you for what?
Just because you want to know things about me.
Why wouldn't I just ask you? And what does that mean? It raises...
But Lorne, anything that she's going to look up on the internet about you is going to be about how you're a pedophile. Like, you don't have an IMDb page where she's going to look up the movies that you've starred in or how much money you've earned. Like, why would you be encouraging anyone to do research on you?
Flags when I don't call you when I'm home.
True, but okay. I'm just going to ask you then. Erasures flags mean it makes me want to know if there's some reason you don't call me from home, because the 2 times that you called me was from your car.
Do whatever you want, but I'm not sure how stuff written by someone else online is more reliable than it coming from my own mouth.
I know. What makes it more difficult is that you showed me your ID. What I want to do is a long time with you. I just need to know things to make sure what I'm involved with is real.
I was at home when we talked, but I'm not going to sit here and try to defend myself to someone I've only known for a couple of weeks. So believe or don't believe whatever you'd like.
I thought you said you was in your car because you called me on your way home.
And then I got home.
Okay, I'm sorry, lol. I know that this is upsetting talking about this, but I also hope you understand.
She's not upset, Lorne.
The way I have to take precautions and think about some things. When we're face to face, all fears will be gone. They should be gone now because you sent me your ID. I guess it's just difficult because I think you're completely awesome, and I've been through a season of hell.
I'm not upset about anything, and no, I don't understand why you can't trust people because I'm not a therapist.
Oh, believe me, I can trust you very easily.
Oh,
Maybe that's one reason.
Clearly you can trust very easily.
I need you to let me ask the questions I need to, because I went without asking questions before, and ended up being blind to what was going on before.
You said calling you from a car gave you red flags. That doesn't make any sense to me. Then you looked me up to try to disprove something I said or whatever when I myself already gave you the answer. Maybe if I look you up, then I'll understand better, but right now, nothing you are saying makes any bit of sense to me.
I told you already I was catfished. They did things that at the time was done just to make me upset, to record me and put me on the internet. After they had edited it all. They made me out to be the worst person that they could from editing. I feel so relaxed with you.
And like it was so hard, there was a lot of editing that needed to be done to make you look like a terrible person. Because you're such a good guy.
And I'm worried about that wall falling on my head, because I'm not used to it. Plus, you already know some of the...
Given the state of that trailer, you should be more worried about that falling on your head rather than this deluded state that you've dreamed up.
That I've been through. And I guess I just wonder why you wouldn't want anything to do with me because of that. Damn. If you only knew how uptight I've been for so long. You are such a breath of fresh air, it blows my mind. By the way, we've been talking for almost a month now, since October 17th. Holy crap! I just laid on the couch for a few minutes and tried to fall asleep. I hate rainy days.
Go to sleep.
It's hard to get anything done. Are you sure you're not upset with me? You haven't said anything for a bit, so I'm just asking. I'm sorry for questioning you. I'll talk more about it with you on the phone, and it will make more sense to you. And I'm sorry for researching you online too. I'll explain the reason behind that too.
You already explained it was because you wanted to make sure I was telling you the truth because calling you from a car means I am a liar now and you have been catfished by people who have cars or something. I don't know, it's fine. I don't care.
Lol, no. There's more to explain. I don't have any reason to believe you'd lie to me about anything. And you haven't given me any reason to believe otherwise. You never commented on what I told you about how I need to be honest in the class about the people I have in my life. I want you to know your feelings on it, because it's important, and we need to be able to talk about things. And I made you a little video of it raining here in my backyard, and I kind of explained the mess. Lol.
I mean,
Thought I'd send you.
look, I know California is great. I've never been myself, but I hear really good things about it, and what I see on the TV looks really good. But how on earth can you watch this video and not want to be there instead? I mean, does California have this mud pit here? Does California have what I assume to be a wheelbarrow filled with shit? Or does it have all this debris and shit from other shit that's fallen down on his property in the back there? I don't think so, Casey. Fucking, get your head on straight.
A little video of what it's doing right. Shit, and shed doors open. Of the rain that it's doing right now. And of the mess out in back. Those are all, it's all lumber and stuff that I'm trying to use and on the house. And there's the chicken house. There's 4 chickens in there. Right there's the metal shed. There's a burn pile. There's another burn pile over there. I got a little shed over that way. So, there's a little video of the house.
How many burn piles do you have in California there, Casey? He's got fucking 2. I bet you that's 2 more than you have.
Of the backyard. And that right there is the dog shed. I call the dog shed. That's Roscoe's dog house.
Lucky
This
Roscoe.
is the backyard where I let the dogs go.
And I'm saying screw it. I'm going out on a limb here and asking you out straight. Casey, will you be my girlfriend? You'll be surprised when you read that.
Oh, I would say so. I mean, nothing about this conversation suggests that you are even friends. but it's a good time to take it to the next level.
Lol.
Well, didn't you just say you have some red flags? Besides, we don't even know each other, and you just got out of a long-term relationship, so perhaps that isn't a good idea right now. I'm also not in the mindset to be in any relationship right now either. Sorry.
Egg.
Burn. Burn.
For one, that long-term relationship has been downhill for a long, long time, and although I have feelings for her, since I started talking to you, I've realized that they're not the feelings that can be shared with someone that is meant to last. 2, we're going to get to know each other, and I would say that we're doing a very good job at it. Besides, isn't being a couple easier to get to know someone because you're open to share more things with your significant other and relying on that person to be there for you when you need them versus with someone that's just a friend? And as far as your mindset, we've been trying to figure out which of us should move to which state and how we can make it work to be together.
No, you haven't. Like, you have been berating her and begging her to move to Cornville. But why do you say it like, we've been trying to figure out who's going to move to what state? Like you've got that option. Like, the hoops you would have to jump through to move, and there's no guarantee on that. Like, you would have to go to probation to see if they will let you move somewhere else. It would rely on the probation in California being willing to take you on. But you're just saying bullshit, like as if you guys both been sitting there going, we can't wait to live together, but where are we going to go? Like, you've got that amazing pellet business in Maine, which is going to be hard for you to leave, and I've got my career down here in California. Like, how are we going to do this, Lorne? Like, it's fucking craziness. You are insane, Lorne. Insane.
For what? A week now? Sounds to me like you're preparing your mindset, lol. And my red flags. There's more to explain about them. And I really need to know your feelings on what I told you about my class, lol.
What did you ask me about class? I forgot.
In the class, I have to be honest with them about the people in my life. I want to know your feelings on that.
How I feel about being honest with your class? I think it's good to be honest, if that is what you're asking. I'm not really understanding what you mean by that.
Anything that's talked about in the class stays in the class. That's a rule. If anyone talks about things outside of the class that is said in the class, the person that does violates his probation and can get kicked out of class and can be sent back to prison or jail time, whichever the judge decides. What I'm saying is that you're part of my life now. What are your feelings about me telling class that?
Oh yeah. God.
By the way, you've been a threat to every relationship I've had since I saw you in that interview. That your hair was straight. To put it in.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up in the next few minutes, but I have seen that I think we're getting very close to the pillow dance, so I reckon we'll go until the pillow dance, and that'll be the perfect way to end tonight.
By the way, I've had a crush on Olivia Newton-John since I was a kid, and I would have dropped her for you, lol. I'm watching the news,
What the fuck, man?
And it said we're going to be getting a downpour of rain later tonight and winds up to 52 miles per hour. We might lose power tonight. I should say those people without a generator might lose power.
Oh,
I have a generator.
What a humble brag there. Like, lovely flex, Lorne. Oh, we might lose power here. Oh, I should say the ones without a generator. Like, you fucking money bags. You and your generator sitting up there in your trailer. Everyone going, oh, look at the Armstrong place. Fucking, Richie Rich there with his generator while we're sitting here in the dark.
So I don't have to worry about it. Thank God. Margaret from my FHA loan is going to call me in a few minutes, so I can get the answer to our questions about using some of the money to start a business. She said she was going to call me half hour ago and hasn't called yet. She still hasn't called yet, so apparently she got hung up on the call she was on. She'll call me tomorrow if she did. And you beautiful. Rose.
Oh, God.
I'm sitting here watching Three's Company and thinking about you. Waiting for the time when your day is finally through.
Oh no, it's a
You'll
poem.
call and we'll talk about what's going on. And I'll spend another night about writing you a song. In that song, I'll mention how...
There's been way more poems than I was expecting tonight. Like, what a nice surprise.
How long I've waited to have a chance with you after all, the woman I've dated. I'll take you to a club, and when the night is calm and true, I'll take you by the hand and dance one romantic song with you.
That's fucking awful. That is such a bad poem. I'll take you by the hand and dance one romantic song with you. And what was that before? I'll take you to a club, and when the night is calmed and through. Like, whatever, man. Like, you suck. Oh, and thank you, Hear Me Out. Here's someone that doesn't suck, who says, imagine the horrors this pillow has seen and felt. Oh, I mean, you can just know what Lorne's done to that pillow, but then when you see the pillow, it is worse than you could ever imagine. Like, that has seen some shit. Like, if that pillow would talk, it would be like sitting, staring into space, smoking a cigarette, going, I've seen some shit, man.
Rose, kiss.
Hold a pillow and show me how you would dance with me.
I can't. I'm in my underwear.
Oh,
Lol.
come on,
If
Lorne.
I wasn't here, I would be in the buff. Lol.
The buff.
I'll show you when he's not here.
Old bastard.
Take another selfie and send it to me? Yeah. I'm definitely so sorry for my questions after so much looking forward to spending so much more time with you, beautiful Rose. And damn, your voice is so pretty. I love how relaxed you make me feel too. You're awesome. Rose. You know, if you want to read my book, I can try to take pictures of each page and send it to you. And also, there are 2 different ways that I want to slow dance with you. So does that mean I get 2 pitches? Lol. 2 H bonita. Rose.
Oh!
Face.
That's the Spanish that he learned. Like, I'm glad to see that it's coming in handy. I take it back, Lorne.
My eyes are starting to close now, so I'm going to sleep now. I hope you're enjoying your movie. Good night, beautiful Rose. Kish. Good morning, my beautiful lady, Rose. Oh, how I wish I could wake up to see your beautiful face first thing in the morning, Rose. Tell your husband he's out and I'm in, lol.
Oh, God.
I hope you know that I'm joking about the husband bit. Lol. Kishy face. Oh, crap. My mind is just going and going and going. It's frustrating. I didn't get the job. This day has already started out shitty.
Good morning. What do you mean your mind is going and going? I'm sorry you didn't get the job.
I'm going to try to get any job I can right now. I put in another truck driving application this morning, and I'm going to put more in later and tomorrow too. It's driving me nuts looking for jobs. The time of the class is right in the way, so it is the main reason I don't have a job right now. I'm stressed out because of
that's
that.
why.
Yeah, that sounds stressful.
And I said my mind is going and going because I really need to talk to you about coming out to visit me ASAP. I'm getting a lot of heat right now because the people that I need to believe that you're being real with me don't believe it. And the only way to get them off my case is for you to come visit me. Then they will leave us alone. I know I'm asking a lot, and it's so soon, but I'm asking you to trust me.
Oh, bummer. Does that mean they will make you stop talking to me?
We can talk more about it later if you want, and you can put some real thought into it. I really just want to try and enjoy the day with you and get my head away from stuff. They can't make me stop talking to you, but they can make my life hell. Are you working today?
Well, maybe if they're going to make your life hell, it would be better for you not to talk to me. No, I'm going to a pizza festival today.
Alright, so it looks like the pillow one is a bit off, but we've got a video coming up here, so we'll go to that video and then we'll call it a night.
If you came out to visit me, then they would leave us alone. That's the one I want. I don't want to stop talking to you. Do you want to stop talking to me?
No, I'm just saying you got the option to stop talking to me if they're going to make your life hell, and I would understand that.
Exactly right, Blue Boy. Like, there's just text after text after text with no response. You know? And most people, you send a few texts, no response, well, you know, that person's busy or they don't want to talk. They don't keep fucking harassing people.
I have the option, but I don't believe that we started talking, so that we need to be made to feel like we have to stop. Does that make sense? I believe we started talking for a good reason, and we have something good progressing, and I don't want to lose that. Let's talk more about it later, okay? I want to get my head away from stressful things for the day and enjoy my time with you. This pizza festival. Do you have to eat as much pizza as you can?
Yeah, Lord.
Me and Roy are working on the porch today and making part of the house. I'll make you a little video so you can see.
That right there is what we're doing. We actually put that on yesterday. No, you didn't. We did. I tell you, we did.
I fucking love that. Like, thank you, Roy. That is awesome. Calling him out on his bullshit real time. Like, why is he even lying about that? Like what was the point? Like, does he think that, like, Casey's going to be impressed by his hard work? Yes, we did.
And we started putting more boards up for there.
Actually, I want to hear that
we
again.
Put that on yesterday. No, you didn't. So we did. I tell you, we did. And we started putting more boards up for there. But I want to get that right there done. So we're doing that right now.
Okay, we can talk later. Just
That was lovely of Roy to, to start up whatever that equipment was while he was talking. Like that is brilliant though. Like, put that on yesterday. No, you didn't. Good shit, Roy. Good shit. I love it. Alright guys, I'm going to start wrapping it up there. Yeah, this was heaps of fun. Look, thank you so much for being here. It is always real fun. Watching this motherfucker and laughing at him with you guys. Thank you to Patrick TCAP Ireland and Blue Boy for for those amazing text messages. Like they're so well put together, and just it is. I don't know what it is, and like even like the earlier text messages from other catfish for Lorne, like I really enjoy text messages from Lorne. Like I can't put my finger on why why they're so special compared to but I don't know if it's thinking about. I think it's because you get to see how much he bombards and that kind of shit. But now that there's videos put in as well, I mean, just incredible. But yeah, great stuff. Enjoy your weekend, guys. It's coming up. I'm pretty sure that there'll be a video or stream from a couple of misdemeanors over the weekend. So I'm sure you'll check that out because it's always fucking awesome. I'm not sure if anyone else is streaming anytime soon. Hopefully they are. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to go. You guys are awesome and I'll see you again soon. Bye.